Pirates, winners of 5 in a row, plus a half a point in yesterday's game. There's a strike, 0-1. Cubs and the Pirates played until darkness yesterday. 8-8 game after 13. That game to be completed August the 11th. 4-2. They have the lead, top of 7. Another bunt attempt, and it's 0-2 to Larry McWilliams. Larry 0 for 2 on the night.
Well, rather than give each team a point for a suspended tie game, they ought to just put lights in that ballpark.
You think so?
Well, I have mixed feelings about it, but on games in which it involves the Mets and I'm there, I sure would like to see those lights.
Yep. Certainly for suspended games, and you and I both like night games, but Ralph Kiner does not like night games, and there is no way that he wants to see lights go into Wrigley Field.
That's his last bastion.
Talk about a multi-purpose stadium in Chicago, but the Cubs don't want to use the same park as the White Sox. The Bears will, but the Cubs won't.
Well, I can see that point. Besides, they put a lot of money and effort into Comiskey Park and making it, playable again, and it's still pretty nice for the fans. Plus, it holds a lot more folks than Wrigley.
Oldest park in baseball, Comiskey Park in Chicago.
But I think they ought to either put lights in or get a new park for the Cubs.
2-2 to Larry McWilliams. Lights or no lights, game wouldn't have been played today. Postponed. St. Louis at Chicago. Fastball misses. 3-2 to Larry McWilliams. Fastball on the corner. Oh, Randy Niemann comes back to get Larry McWilliams, and the top of the order, R.J. Reynolds about it.
Well, I know what Carter and Niemann are thinking. They're thinking, if this ball's a strike, why wasn't the one before this one a strike? Because they look very similar.
Reynolds, a good night. 2 doubles, a run scored. Continues his hot hitting. Entered the game batting .351. And there's a strike. Pirates with 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the sixth. And the Mets with Gary Carter's 2-run homer scored 2 in the third. Grounded up the middle, nice play, Niemann. And a bad throw, but Hernandez is on the bag. Little snow cone off of the tip of the glove of Randy Niemann.
Well, there you see that Cardinal at Chicago game postponed by snow in the Windy City. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Atlanta is pounding Houston 7-0, and later on the West Coast, the left coast, L.A. at San Francisco.
Interesting thing about that Houston game, the Astros 8-3, leaders in the National League West. Nolan Ryan still in the game after giving up 7 runs. Here's Joe Orsulak with 2 out, nobody on. Grounds to second. Tim Teufel over to Hernandez, and a good inning, good strong inning for Randy Niemann as the Pirates go in order. But after 6.5, it's 4-2 Pittsburgh. We'll be back after this word from Bud Light.